This video is for HVAC business owners and home service contractors who want to generate more calls and book more jobs using Google Local Service Ads. If your LSA account is slow and not generating enough calls, you're thinking about launching local service ads for the first time, this session will help you understand how the system actually works. My name is Daniel. I'm an HVAC marketing expert with over 10 years of experience in business and marketing, helping contractors build predictable lead generation systems and scale from 7 to 8 figures and beyond. In this part, I will walk you through the basics of how Google Local Service Ads work for HVAC specifically and what role they play inside the bigger 8-figure HVAC roadmap, which I'm talking about all the time, and what needs to be built first if you want the predictable growth. Let's start with the foundation and put this channel, the LSM, into bigger picture. The topic of today's meeting is how to get more calls and book jobs in 2026. I want to start with the basics on how actually Google Local Service Ads work for HVAC specifically, and the steps to get started if you're not there yet, or if you're launching a new account after a while, and the key factors to rank among the top results in local service ads in your area, and how can you actually get more calls with local service ads for your HVAC business and earn more revenue this season. And I'll make sure you will leave with a step-by-step playbook in your head and maybe making some notes about winning the local service ads. And of course, a few pro tips and special tricks to get more leads for your HVAC business. Just want to share in the beginning that this is the lesson number 1. We actually had already the webinar and a couple of workshops this year, and we were talking about the overall 8-figure concept, what has to be built in the company in order to lead that company, your HVAC or home service business to 8 figures and more, to 10 million in revenue and more. And just want to show you that this year will be very structured. So we already have a plan for 9 lessons that will go into in a very detail, in all the details, step by step, on each marketing activity which you can build and set up in your company. And in total, for all the year, we're gonna have like 20 sessions in person and online as well. And it's free. It's free. We're doing this. This is our investment into education. This is educational project, and this is kind of a giveaway to an HVAC community from my side and from our team, because I believe actually when you give away something and we share our experience, then we definitely will receive something somewhere we even don't expect sometimes from. And this is what I call the 8-figure HVAC roadmap. And talking about this, why we're talking about the 8-figure HVAC roadmap, because I think that maybe when we build a company which makes 10 million and more revenue annually, we may have more freedom. We definitely will have more resources to develop the company further. But and maybe, I say just maybe, because I'm sure that not all of us will have more freedom at this point. But still, this is what we want. We want to grow, and this is natural. This is why we set up this. And this is very challenging, because most of the companies, they die before 1 million. And other companies, they can make it to 3-5 millions, and then they stop in their growth. And it depends, of course, on not only on marketing. It depends a lot on the business background of the owner or partners who are running this business. So I define this in 5 levels. Define this roadmap in 5 levels. So this is going to be only 2 slides about this concept, and we will move forward into LSA. So first level is the foundation stage. If it's comfortable for you, just drop a message which level your company or your business is. We know that some guys are only starting, but if you already have a running business, what stage is, like, are you on the foundation stage, on the level 1? It's below 1 million, and usually you can easily reach it during the couple of years. Then the level 2 is
from 1 to 3 millions in revenue, then this is where you start building a system in marketing, in sales, and business overall. And the level 3 is when you're already trying to grow more actively and try to diversify, make some diversification inside the company, in marketing channels and everywhere. The next level after 5 millions, it's level 4. This is where we are trying to scale up to 8 figures. So you're not, your company is not a startup anymore. It's more or less a scale-up company. And yeah, this is where you have already some basic system built, and this is how you reach the 10 million plus. And then it's only the beginning, because after 10 million, you still will you'll be scaling up further the company, and you'll be hitting like 15 millions and then 20 millions. And the idea of this is to make it as a business, real business, not just a job for yourself, but the business which is sellable. And I want to mention here that when we build this kind of system, and the company is more sellable with the higher revenue numbers annually. This is why it's another reason why we are focused with the team to help contractors to scale 8 figures and more, because this is the point where it becomes more interesting to sell and exit the business. And even if it's not the goal for your business, for your company, if you don't want to exit the business, if you don't want to sell it, if you want to keep it, when you build a system which is interesting for sale, it's also interesting to keep it. And this is how you actually build a profitable, efficient business for yourself, and you can then manage it as you want, either keep it for long term or try to exit with a high multiple. So this is why I'm talking about the 8-figure HVAC roadmap. And here you can, if it's okay, you can take a picture of this slide. This is the whole 8-figure roadmap, which we discussed on the previous meetings, online and in person as well. These are the 4 pillars on what should be set up in your company in order to grow your revenue to 10 million plus. So, and we are in the very beginning with this lesson, with this local service ads lesson. We are in the very beginning. So we are in the first pillar, in the first position. And I will just say it in a couple words. So first pillar, what we need to build is the lead generation and paid traffic. This is everything what related to the lead generation, where we pay for leads or pay for the traffic. It's local service ads, it's Yelp ads, it's eLocal, NG, Home Advisor, Google Maps ads again, and the search ads and display ads, everything what's in ads. Then the organic visibility is the number 2. The second pillar is the organic, the SEO, the traditional SEO, the search everything optimization, and any other organic channels which we may use. And together with the GEO, together with the AI search optimization, which is not so big at this moment, but it will grow in the next few years. And these 2 pillars, they will bring us traffic and leads. And then, parallel with that, we need to work with conversion and retention, because with the same amount of, let's say we have 100 leads, with the better conversion and retention, we will have more revenue from the same investment in marketing. This is why it's very important to work with the third one. This is where we work with the website, with offers, with seasonal, off-seasonal offers, with client reactivation campaigns, video testimonials, and also we invest a lot in brand. The fourth pillar is tracking and sales alignment. This is what a lot of time I see is missing in the companies, which are sometimes even making 5, 6, 7 millions in revenue. So make sure that you have it. So all the lead tracking, all the metrics and KPI for marketing and business, and you need to measure your customer acquisition cost, everything. And the dashboards and reporting and CRM integration and upgrading it each year, everything should be connected. Sales and marketing should be connected and aligned. This is how actually you make all the system work efficiently and help you not only to generate revenue, but also generate profits. This is very important, because I was asking on the AHR, we were interviewing the contractors, and we were asking what is their target, revenue or profit. It was like 50-50. Somebody's targeted to revenue, other guys they targeted to profit, but we can do both if we make a system. So this is it for this kind of introduction on general introduction of 8-figure concept. And let's dive into local service ads. What is it? The basic thing. Where you can see the local service ads. You can see them in the very top. In this example, I made it like for furnace repair San Jose. This is where some of our clients based. And you can see that the very top result is the local service ads. We have on the desktop, we have two of them, and then goes Google search ads, then goes Google Map Pack, or the Google Maps. And inside these Google Maps, you can also see the advertising, and then goes organic results and Yelp also sits in organic results. Some of our clients will actually appear in maps and also in organic. And this is how it's usually structured. And on the mobile, it also may be structured this way, a little bit different. And yeah, and Google all the time it changes and may play with the places, but overall it more or less this way. And this is how it looks on the mobile. This what you will what homeowners will see, how they may see your company, and this is where your company will appear with the local service ads when they search for it on the desktop. And actually not only the homeowners, also the property owners, because I'm sure that if you're doing residential, you may serve also the commercial, not the big like projects, but maybe some little commercial or local commercial projects as well. This is how it looks on the mobile. On the mobile, we have usually at least 3 options for the let's say in this case, this is AC installation near Santa Clara, and we have Atlas Trilo heating and air, we have Jazz heating and air, we have Trio. And you see, I want to highlight that we have several options how the clients and customers will reach out to you. So they can call, this is the basic, they can get a quote with the text message, and they can book an appointment directly from the local service ads. This is what you see what Jazz is doing here. And you can message the business, and actually you can get a competitive quote. This is what they implemented last year, and they started doing this. So right now you don't have all the leads which are exclusive. You also have this kind of shared leads. So you have different types of how you can receive leads through local service ads. Why LSA is a no-brainer for HVAC? Why do I love it? Or somebody may hate it, but why do I love it? Because it's instantly visibility at the top, at the very top position of the Google search results. Doesn't matter on the desktop or mobile, you'll be there. The highest intent, homeowners ready to buy and property owners ready to order your services on installations or replacements. And then you pay for the leads only. You don't pay for the clicks or visibility. This is very important. I don't know if you're using this already, you know this, but if you don't, you pay for the leads only. This is just perfect. And other leads, like I used to say that the leads are exclusive, and right now it's yes and no. And no, most of the leads are still exclusive, but they have this feature right now that you may get shared lead. But again, most of the leads, they're exclusive, so this is also cool. The lower cost per lead, if we compare LSA and Google search ads. For your understanding, these are 2 different accounts of Google advertising, and different types of campaigns. So in local service ads, you'll pay less for the lead than in search ads, 100%. Calls under 30 seconds, no charge, you don't pay for them, and auto refunds for irrelevant calls. So you pay for the valid leads only, and they have AI system which checks the calls and either apply the charge or credit it back to your account. So this is why I find it as a no-brainer for HVAC. This is why I think everybody should have these accounts. And Yeah, the only problem may be if you have an account, but it's not running smoothly or it's slowed down after a while. How do we set up the LSA account? So the basic thing is that you have to have the Google business profile and you need to connect it. And you need to input the basic business info and then pass the license verification. So you have to have license for HVAC, HVAC, and then they make sure that you have insurance, so it's an insurance proof, the background check. And what about reviews on the profile, on your business profile? Even if you're starting a new location or if it's just a startup and this is totally new business, you need to have at least 5 customer reviews on your Google business profile. And then it goes final approval from Google team, and Google sends the confirmation email. And the pro tip number 1 here is that check out your spam when waiting for an approval. Sometimes it goes to spam and you just miss it and sit there waiting when it's already there. So this is the basic. When you pass everything, you just need to set up account. And I have an old screenshot here, so you can see the Google Guaranteed. You don't have the Google Guaranteed badge anymore. Since last October, they just don't show this Google Guarantee badge anymore. And yeah, this was an update. And actually, they make this kind of updates every 3 months, I guess. 3-4 months, you'll get an update. So while setting up the account, this is very important. This is very important that you firstly provide your business info, you provide your working hours and business hours, then the bidding strategy, it's either maybe automatic or manual, and you set up your average weekly budget for the ads spend, and you then also pick up the job types which you want to advertise to the job search intents. And I'll make another pro tip here. So about the bidding strategy. You may start with automated bidding maximize leads, or you may also set up the higher leads for installations, for example, and a lower price per leads for the services. It depends what is your focus.
Now you understand where local service ads fit inside the bigger growth system and why LSA is the most important lead generation channel for HVAC companies. In the next part, the second part, I will move from the concept into execution actually, and how to set it up correctly, how to optimize and rank higher in Google local service ads so you can generate more qualified calls and book more jobs for your business. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the part 2.